stand out in the coldest storm and spit fireballs in the blizzard and melt everything in sight. I'm nice, quick to terminate your team if the price is right. At the same time, make your chick roll my dice, roll my weed, and help a brother count these G's. I'm making the statement, been writing that shit in the basement. Tag team rappers till we throw them in the matrix. Building my brand, conquering land. The ish off for y'all in your hands. Get you petty, chop your limbs off with machetes. I'm deadly. You wanna compete, you better be ready, cause I'm sick with the wordplay. Off the nerds say, homie, you ain't better than me even on my worst day. My cousin told me would have spazzed if he heard this. I'll forever on my shit.
Please.
I'm so potent, I'm so focused, you so broke, I would know
nobody notice. Nobody notice.
Nobody notice.
Please, nigga.
I'm so potent, I'm so focused, you so broke, I would know
nobody notice.
Nobody notice. Nobody notice. Nobody notice.
Hey, this is Nigerian-Canadian artist Stephen Voice, and you're about to listen to my music right here on Bad Waves, only on Q4.org.
Down, caught up in my dreaming, been a slave to the sound, gave it all of my meaning, lifted off the ground, higher than the ceiling. I thought this music would save me. Ego, people talk but I don't listen. I believe that's what I'm missing, even though it's taking me around the
What's up, fam? It's your girl, Crystal Poppin', and I'm here chillin' with the bastards at Bad Waves on Q4.org. Yeah. Poppin'. It's poppin'. Yeah. Karma burning through my chest, I recollect on my regrets. Devil do me dirty, damn, I laugh a mess, what you expect? Constantly contemplating death, take a breath, I need a rest. Fuck the world, I ain't a hero, villain era, full effect. I ain't nice, I'm mean, Harley Quinn a bed, but that dip, I know smart as me. Medusa looking like a guppy when I slither through the scene. Venom queen, slash a teen, money clean, that goblin green. I'm hunting through your house. Speaker steady bumping like the attic full of mouse. Know I'm it, but they be clowning from the couch. Peeling back their faces when I come through unannounced. I ain't bad, men robbing everything, even your spouse. I take your jewelry and your china. I ain't leaving nothing but that itch in your vagina. I just kill my ex with an axe and his hyena. I heard that they hungry, fed them poison in the diner. Searching for the villain by the name of Miss Finer. Bible on the case and they ain't stopping till they find her. Done with all y'all and shit, I don't need to set a timer. They calling me the Reaper, I ain't talking Carolina. Whipping in the ghost, to shit, get to look behind her. I lace a blunt with gasoline. Popping, gotta lose the sleep like Freddy, burning through your dreams. I'ma watch you send a fool when I empty magazines. In your spleen, mask off, bitch, it ain't Halloween. It's popping.
Hello everyone, I'm Kaki from Udaipur, India, and you are about to hear one of my songs right here on Bed Waves, only on Q4 Radio.
Ooh, yeah, rock your body with me, yeah. Dim dim ta-na-na-na, dim dim ta-na-na-na, dim dim ta-na-na-na, dim dim ta, dim dim ta-na-na-na, dim dim ta-na-na-na, dim dim ta-na-na-na, dim dim ta, dim dim ta-na-na-na, dim dim ta-na-na-na, dim dim ta-na-na-na, dim dim ta, dim dim ta-na-na-na, dim dim ta-na-na-na, dim dim ta-na-na-na, dim dim ta.
dim dim करते करते आजा on the floor ये नाचो सारी रात टूट जाए सारा floor ये रात हंसी ये कर ले बस में तोड़ दे सारे रस्में कसमें.
Rock your body with me, just rock your body with me. I will sing a song for you today. Just rock your body with the beat of me. I will touch your body with the haze in mine. Just come along for a piece of me. Gonna taste the beat of this nicotine. Gotta wiggle, 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 wiggle it. Dim dim ta-na-na-na, dim dim ta-na-na-na, dim dim ta-na-na-na, dim dim ta, dim dim ta-na-na-na, dim dim ta-na-na-na, dim dim ta-na-na-na, dim dim ta, dim dim digga 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 dim dim digga 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 dim dim digga 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 dim digga 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 ta.
सब कुछ ट्रैक ऐसा फ्लोर होना चाहिए डीजे ना हो पर शोर होना चाहिए सब कुछ ट्रैक ऐसा फ्लोर होना चाहिए डीजे ना हो पर शोर होना चाहिए तेरे अंदर कुछ ऐसी बात होनी चाहिए हाथों टच तो रोल होना चाहिए कुछ तेरे हो कुछ मेरे स्टेप्स कम लेट्स मेक इट अ ट्रेंड ना प्यार हो ना कोई रोमांस कम लेट्स डू dance.
Dim dim ta-na-na-na, dim dim ta-na-na-na, dim dim ta-na-na-na, dim dim ta, dim dim ta-na-na-na, dim dim ta-na-na-na, dim dim ta-na-na-na, dim dim ta. Feel with me whenever need me, call me wherever. Let it happen, whoa whoa, whatever can happen, we'll be together. Love is not what I'm after, can't you see? For a phone sugar, rock my world and rock this body. Ooh, ooh.
Come let's dance, just come let's dance. Come let's dance, just come let's dance. Come let's dance, just come let's dance. Come let's dance, just come let's dance.
Sing it. Dim dim ta-na-na, dim dim ta-na-na, dim dim ta-na-na, dim dim ta, dim dim ta-na-na, dim dim ta-na-na, dim dim ta-na-na, dim dim ta, dim dim digga 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 dim dim digga 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 dim dim digga 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 dim dim ta. Stop. Sing. Dim dim taka dim dim taka dim dim taka dim ta dim ta taka dim dim taka dim dim taka dim ta dim ta dim na. Dim dim ta-na-na-na, dim dim ta-na-na-na, dim dim na-na-na-na, dim dim ta, dim dim na-na-na-na, dim dim na-na-na-na, dim dim na-na-na-na, dim dim ta, dim dim ta-na-dim ta-dim ta-na-na, dim dim ta-na-na-na-na, dim dim na-na-na-na-na, dim dim na-na-na-na.
नाचो ऐसे जैसे आजादी जी
to Bastards All Day. Bad Waves on 1680 AM. Q4.org. Beloved gang, baby.
Yes.
We back on the land list, Nathaniel.
To you.
And before we move any further, I gotta tell you what you just heard. We kicked the whole broadcast off with our beloved banger from Chore Boy, or the artist formerly known as Chore Boy. You can find him on Instagram as Rigmarole. With the song Roads, which was featuring Femdot. And that song, I love the chorus of that song. It's like, I think he said, we're not in a lane, we're in a road. You feel me, dog?
You feel me, dog?
You feel me, dog? Shout out to Cody Rhodes. WrestleMania is this weekend. Oh my God. It's nothing like watching Dwayne Johnson beat up on this guy. And he's all like, when he's beating up on him, he's all like, this is for Mama Rhodes. Oh my God. I couldn't even imagine him. Mama Rhodes, look at your boy. Look at your boy. I'm going to learn you now. Mama Rhodes. Look at this blood, Mama Rhodes. All right, then. We went into G Mills and Raw Leaf. Shout out to G Mills. It's his birthday this week.
Yeah.
Last week, at least. So that's why I had to get one of those G Mills featuring Raw Leaf with Focused or So Focused. So Focused. And then we hopped out of that into another another Stephen Voice song. Man, big shout out to Stephen Voice. You know, Stephen Voice made us a shout out video, like a promo video. Ramon, who doesn't care about his social media. if you are on Ramon's social media, everything that you see in the stories posted, that's me doing that. That's not even, it's literally, some of you are probably like, damn, Ramon's really been posting in these stories, keeping us up on that radio stuff. Did you see, I reposted you fighting when you had the one hand thing. It was the one, you were in MMA and you had your one, and you only had one hand.
Oh, yeah.
And I think I said something like Ramona beat
that
ass one-handed.
Yeah. The one-handed bandit.
Yeah. I think somebody else put the bandit bit on there, but I had a caption like Ramona beat that ass one-handed. It was something like that. But either way, shout out to Stephen Voice for making that video, man. Like that means a hell of a lot. And, you know, not since the likes of Hema Kaki have we seen somebody go as hard for us as hard for us as Stephen Voice has. I mean, Frank Joshua. Yeah. Frank Joshua goes hard in the paint. Shout out to him. I mean, I'm sure there's other artists who go hard in the paint for us. I'm pretty sure Low Game Badget put something up. There's multiple artists. Shout out to every artist that gives us shout outs on their page. Yeah. That really means a lot. I mean, we're really excited to be able to showcase your music. But it's even more exciting to have you be like, oh, yeah, these dudes over here, they getting down. Check them out right here.
Right.
You know what I mean? So that's really, you know, it means a lot.
Respect.
And it says a lot about your character and your ideology as far as where we are as a culture and progressing one another. Okay, let me not talk too much like an adult. Farts. Farts. So then we moved on to Crystal Poppin'. If I'm not mistaken, this is new Crystal Poppin', relatively new. It's called Villainera. And God bless Crystal Poppin'. She's another one doing that thing that we've been rocking with for a long time. It's so fun. I can't remember. I think it was Super King Reza who I was talking to one time, who was like, man, have you guys heard of this artist, Crystal Poppin'? Have we heard of this artist? What the? Boy,
right.
We've been knew about Crystal Poppin'. Oh, my goodness. I wanted to be like, Mama Reza. Mama Reza. Get your boy. He don't know that we know about Crystal Poppin'. So, yeah.
Learning him?
Learning him about hip-hop. But, yes, Crystal Poppin', who is Poppin', living up true to her name. She is Poppington. So that was Villainera, Crystal Poppin'. Then we went out of that into what I consider to be a new Bad Ways favorite, which is Rock Your Body, featuring Jay Bird and Hema Danji, a.k.a.
The Cocky Singer.
And that song is Rock Your Body.
Rock Your Body.
I really want to do a remix.
Ding, ding. Ding, ding, ding.
I'm sure we can say that, right?
Yeah.
We're not saying the actual word for those of us who understand what Ramon and I are getting at over here. And do not try to act like you're not a part of this, Ramon.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, you're a part of this. Mama Smith.
That's when that's what it's that song. If you remix it, it's The Rock beating up on a black dude. Ding ding. Ding ding.
Come on now, Ramon. Don't be like that. The movie Paid in Full showed us that any race can be an N-word.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
One of my favorite lines from a gangster movie was like, hey, yo, man, check this out, B. White N-words ain't even got this. What a wonderful movie, by the way. Check out Paid in Full if you can. Now that we have kissed everyone's ass, including the film Paid in Full, it is time for our news segment, a little segment we like to call
You May Have.
because you may have heard and you may have not. Leading the way, like our very own comedic Ning Ning Naga, is Ramon the Savage Slayer Smith, a.k.a.
Don't Stop Moaning.
Come on, Moaning!
I say yeah.
Yeah!
Yeah.
Yeah!
Yeah.
Yeah!
Yeah.
Yeah!
Yeah. Cause you make me feel.
My homie,
Come on. Come on. And I feel alright. I say yeah. 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 Woo! All right. Take it easy.
Take it easy. I'm
easy.
sorry. I'm telling you, I'm juiced up. I love this mess. I love that mess. And I even love saying, love you, moaning, moaning.
You know I love you, moaning, moaning. Hey, you.
All right, Moni. Hit him off. Daddy!
Got it? All right. I got some what would you do situations.
Okay.
All right. So a woman, a man, listen, you go in a relationship and the relationship goes well.
I've heard of those.
Right? And then you're there a few years and you say, you know what, I'm going to save up my money, get the ring, and I'm just going to make the commitment. Because, there's a stereotype that men, have a problem with commitment.
Yes, I've
You've
heard of
that,
this.
right?
Yes.
So, but this young man didn't. He was ready to take the plunge. And then his girlfriend she seemed to be on board. She was like, yeah, she can't wait to get married and settle down and have kids. He was really excited about it. He took her away on a vacation to a resort and found a private area and bent the knee and said the words, "Will you marry me?" And she took a couple minutes.
Okay.
And she said, let me think about it.
And then?
Well, that's it. Not that's it, but she said, I need a moment. I need some time to think about it. Now, he was like, wait a minute, what? And she said, no. I do want to, I love you. I want to be with you. I just need some time to think about it. I don't want to do this right away. Do I have to answer right now?
Okay.
Give me some time, a few weeks to think about it. And so he basically took this to his friends, and his friends said, well, just give her some time. Maybe she needs some time. But he went to his sister, and his sister says, she's cheating.
Got him.
He said, but not the sister knows it for a fact, but she's like, she's cheating because, why wouldn't she say yes right away? So my question is what would you do? What would you think that, would you think that person's cheating? Because her logic was that she's cheating and she needs some time to make sure or go back and break it off with this other dude before she commits. She don't want to go in this relationship and get married while she's still in this other one. So I need some time. But the guy was like, screw this. I'm done. So he told her pack her stuff and get out. He was like,
My man.
Right? What would you think?
I would think. I'm not gonna lie. I need some time to think about it. I would take it back. I'd be like, all right, never mind.
Yeah, me too.
Never mind. We can still do whatever we do, but I'm not about to sit up here and be like, hey, would you? The moment's passed.
Yeah.
The moment's passed.
Yeah.
How am I explain this? How am I explain this to little Aquafina and Dasani?
Right.
How am I explain this to my kids?
All
right, Quali. I can't tell. I can't tell Kweli. Yeah, Mama loved me so much that she had to wait and think. And then he gonna be like, Mama, why'd you have to think?
Right.
And then what's she gonna? What's little stuttering ass answer she gonna get? Well, no. What kind of example does that set for my son Kweli? That don't set a good example. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Your mommy stuttered to marry. Hell no. I swear I look her right in the face and I'm like, you didn't answer quick. Wow.
Wow. I take back the big fat rock. Wow.
Oh my goodness. But you had to break up with that other big fat. Well, you get it.
Yeah.
And so on and so forth.
And so on and so forth.
All right, you got another.
All right.
Yeah, let's keep it cracking.
Okay, what would you do? The gentleman says, I'm having the worst sex of my life with my gorgeous girlfriend. He says, he says his girlfriend is drop dead gorgeous, and she's like a 10, and he's like, I don't understand because I'm actually like I'm not that bad looking, but I'm around a 6 mark. According to him, pretty sure he's probably like a 4.
I give myself 6.
Right, and he says she's beautiful and they like each other, but sex is the most boring sex he's ever had. She says she never initiates, and she never seems like bothered, like she never gets excited, or she never like hey, come on, let's mess around or whatever. He's always the one like trying to initiate, and she's like whatever. So he's confused because he's like, what do I do? You have a hot girlfriend. Like, think of the hottest girl in the world. Like, you would that to you, and then you nailed it, and then you start dating, and the sex is like.
I'm trying to think, 'cause that probably has happened.
I'm sure it has.
I'm trying to think who was.
Oh, to you it happened, you say?
I know who was not. Oh, and I know what I did too.
He broke up with her?
That's right. She was out of here. Yeah. Woo, yeah.
Put it on the board.
Sorry. We got it now. We got to change that up, baby boy.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, people were saying that maybe she's shy or, but they say like even like sex is important, but the relationship is more important. I think if you got a hot girlfriend,
the relationship is more important.
The relationship may be good, but I don't know.
I'm sorry, and we've had this conversation before. If that sex is whack, then to the streets she must go back.
I would say, yeah. I'm gonna
believe that.
I guess I'd be prejudiced here. I would say that if she's super hot,
what?
She gotta go.
What? So wait, if she's unattractive, or if she's not hot, she doesn't have to go?
I guess if she's not hot, she probably got a good personality.
Bro, what's your logic? What's your message? Like, why do you get that thinking from?
Because usually real hot girls don't have the greatest personality, in my experience.
Let me see. I'm going through the Rolodex in my mind.
Because they know they're hot, right? Mm-hmm. And I'll take it back to my college days. I'm not gonna say like now. I'm older.
Not as an adult.
Maybe like when I was young, like these girls who were hot, and you go out with them, and then all they talked about was getting their makeup and their hair, and then but you were like proud, excited enough to be like somebody who was like super hot. But then you start digging a little deeper, and you're like, it's kind of like, And so imagine if the sex was boring.
Oh. And
then you'd be like, But then imagine if there's a nerdy girl who you can sit there and talk for hours.
And the problem is, and I have a hard time relating because I'm very shallow. I've been shallow.
Oh, well, I'm not shallow.
I've been shallow even when I was corpulent.
Okay.
Like I always attempted to date very attractive young ladies.
Well, see, I'm the opposite. I if you got a really nice personality and you like a 5 or a 6, then I'd be like, all right, maybe she's nice. Like I can see that in her beauty.
No. No. I'm sorry. You a way better person than me. 'Cause I don't know nothing about inner beauty. Okay, I really don't. Not unless I'm in inner guts. That's the only time I know about inner beauty. Because I don't. Nope, we start with this shell real quick before we crack that egg. You feel me, dog? Keep it going.
All right. Well, a woman slams a dude because I don't know how you would say this, but he had a request from her for their first date, and I mean, what would you do? Like, okay, so you go on Grindr, and is it Grindr?
On Grindr?
Like, which one is the
What you doing on
Hinge?
Grindr?
Hinge.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Well, hey,
Like,
look,
Grindr's
brother,
the
look, dog, if you on Grindr, that's just fine, Ramon. Okay?
Like Grindr. Oh, what did they say?
Grindr's for men.
Instead of saying pause,
men
they say
looking for men.
They saying P Diddy now.
They said no Diddy.
No Diddy. No Diddy. No doubt. So say you're on Tinder. I don't know why I keep saying Grindr.
Is this something you're trying to tell us?
Yeah. No Diddy. So you go on Tinder and you get a request. You know, a guy. So you start talking to him and he invites you out, and he says, "Hey, would you go out with me? I would like you to go out with me because I need a date for this party, and you're super hot, and I need somebody to show off to my friends."
Okay.
So she was appalled by that. Would you be appalled? Like if some girl said, "Hey," I think in the guys it would be different, right? Like if a girl approached me on Tinder and says, "Hey, I gotta go to an event, and you're super hot. Would you mind going to the event with me so I can show you off?" Would you go? Or you'd be like, "All right."
I would absolutely go, especially
Right?
if she was attractive. Yes.
No, like
if she was attractive and she thought I was attractive, and that's
Yeah.
the only reason why she wanted to hang out, I would go.
what if she's like
Of course.
6? Well, you say you don't.
6 is not bad. I just normally go for higher than that.
Right.
It's just, I don't care what anyone says. Hold on, Woos is in the chat.
What did Woos say?
Woos said, "You know why hot girls don't work hard in bed? Because they don't have to."
Exactly. Exactly. And that's what that guy's probably having trouble because he's probably like, man, she's hot. He probably imagined all these things that she's going to be doing, and she's going to be doing helicopters and all these other things. And then she's like just laying there filing her nails while he's
Bro, I'm sorry. I rarely have had that issue. I've rarely had an issue when it's not Poppington.
Yeah.
It's normally going down.
Yeah.
So I don't really know what that's like. But let's stay on topic.
Right.
So there's a different mentality between men and women.
Right.
Okay. Like we have a mutual friend who, I'm not saying he's rizzless or doesn't have game.
Right.
I'm saying what I'm saying is he's a guy who normally leads when he's talking to him with, "Hey, you're really beautiful." When he's like talking to him on the messages, "You're really beautiful. You look like this. You look like that." And they hit him back with, "Oh, you pig," or "Why you looking at me like that?" Well, and he's all like, "Oh, but you got multiple bikini pics and no bio."
Right.
You know what I mean? But like you have to be able to see some of these people for more than what they're presenting.
Right.
That's and I'm not saying that's good or bad, but that's just the nature of the game.
Right.
So I don't think she's necessarily wrong, because as a man you have to come better. You have to come harder. But I'm definitely not saying she's right.
Yeah.
Because I don't honor that logic. Like don't.
If I was a girl, I'd be like, "Hey, why not? Hey, let's go. The free food you're buying, or then I'll go."
I mean, if she's attracted to him, if she finds him attractive, I don't see anything wrong. But again, I don't see anything wrong on her part either.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, like she was upset because she was like, "Well, how dare you, invite me out just to show me off?" Well, dang, girl.
Well, how dare you be on a platform that's based all off looks?
Right.
Like, what do you want?
Like, in itself, it's a compliment, but it's a compliment from a man. But you can be like, Like if I was a dude, I'd be like, hey, let's go out. Like I know I want to.
Wait. If you were a dude?
No, if I was the dude, like.
Oh, okay.
If I
I
was
thought
him.
you said if you were a dude.
If I was the dude, I would be like.
I'm gonna say I misgendered you all these years.
On they them. If I was the dude, I would be like, hey, let's go out, and then we go out, have a good time, and then hey, you want to go to this party the next time? Or I wouldn't say nothing, and it'd be like, okay, what do you want to do? Oh, we're gonna go. Hey, I'm going to this party. You want to go? But I don't know.
Keep going.
All right.
Are there any more of these, or do you have
No, that's it.
bits?
Okay. Let's see what I got. Let's see. A woman was trying to be a good Samaritan when she found what she thought was a hedgehog on the side of the road, rescued the hedgehog, and noticed that the hedgehog wasn't moving. So she basically put the hedgehog, picked it up, put it in a box, took it to the veterinarian so the veterinarian can check on the hedgehog. The veterinarian, to his surprise and to the woman's surprise, turns out that it was not a hedgehog. It was the pom-pom of the top of a beanie.
A pom-pom on top of a beanie?
The top of the beanie pom-pom, you know, like those beanies with the
Nice.
Yep. So that's what you get for being a good Samaritan.
Mental illness.
Mental illness.
Hey, go ahead.
A woman's upset with her daughter.
Jesus.
A woman's upset with her daughter because her daughter was in the hospital for a few days, and the woman would visit her daughter. And one day she couldn't visit her daughter, and when her friends volunteered to visit her and said, "I'll take this. What do you call it? The what? This round or whatever you call it.
Whatever.
This shift. I'll take this shift. No Diddy.
The shift?
No, I was gonna say shaft, but
Yeah, I'm about to say that you're thinking shaft. All right, go ahead.
So she said, "I'll take this shift," and the mom received a phone call from the daughter. From the daughter's friend who was at the hospital and said, "I have some bad news. It turns out your daughter has passed away." And the woman was distraught, and obviously your parent, you call your parent and tell them the kid has passed away. I mean, she was like devastated, and she was starting to get ready to go to the hospital and look up, find out about her daughter. And so when she opened the door, her daughter and her friend were standing outside. They said, "April Fool!"
Oh my God! Oh my God!
You gonna pay hell?
Oh my God!
That is bad.
Oh my God!
Dude, do you imagine like the mom could have like had a heart attack or something? Like, that's crazy.
Dude, what?
That's crazy. Well, the mom was so upset about this prank that she told her daughter, "Get the hell out of here right now." And she said, "You're not welcome in this house." And a couple of days passed. They was having a family dinner, and the daughter came by like nothing had happened. And the mom said, "No, get the hell out of my house."
As she should.
As she should.
Shout out to K-Sarim. K-Sarim said, "Damn, that's messed up."
Man, I tell you.
K-So.
What
is the case with him?
What's the case with him? Yeah. so yeah.
What's the case with this woman? With this woman
Man,
doing this to her mama?
That's crazy, dude.
God dang.
That's crazy. Like,
see, and I probably made that mama believe in condoms more. It's like, damn condom.
Oh man. All right. So my. That's a bad prank though. That's a
horrible prank.
That's horrible. Like, I like pranks, but it's
not even a prank.
That's like her mom could have like had a nervous breakdown, show up.
Bro, her mom, anything, brother. Her mother could have had a heart attack or something. Anything. That's not funny.
That's crazy.
What was she in the hospital for? Does it say?
I don't know. It doesn't say, but she was in there for a couple of days, so I guess she must have been sick for something.
Yeah, sick in the head.
Sick in the head.
Jesus, that is terrible.
Yeah, that's crazy. Well, imagine going out, inviting some friends over for dinner, and you make. You say you're from Spain and you invite some friends over and you make your Spanish dishes. You make different dishes so they can experience your culture and have a great time, and which is pretty good. And then imagine your friend saying, "Hey, we had a great night. Why don't you come over to our house for dinner?" which was the case of this young lady. And she showed up for dinner, and they did not have any food there for her. And she said, wait a minute, what the hell's going on? You just invited me over for dinner. They said, no, we invited you over for dinner. We didn't say we were going to cook dinner.
What is that?
So that means she was supposed to bring her own dinner. So it's like, this was a party where you bring your own food. And she was like, well, you could have said that.
I don't understand why.
Right. Like, why would you invite somebody over for dinner and be like, hey, come on over for dinner? And then you get there and like, no, I meant you bring your own dinner and we just have dinner together. So they had their food and she was supposed to bring her food.
Yo, I definitely have done something similar.
Mm-hmm.
I told a girl come over for dinner, and then she came over and she was like, "Oh, what we eating?" And I was like, "Oh no, baby, I said you can come over to be my dinner."
Now that's better. See, I was like, hey, come over.
Oh yeah.
What we gonna be eating? These nuts.
No, I will be eating. You will be eaten.
I hope you like schlong.
All night long.
All night long.
Oh, I was on it like my Johnny Gill.
Johnny Gill.
All right, go ahead.
All right, let's finish it off with a. So surgeons came up with a new way that reveals your penis size.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, surgeons? So do you have to go into the hospital to do this, or
no? Well, I guess the surgeon.
You can't just take a ruler.
Well, I guess they measure it. I don't know why it's a surgeon, but I guess they know the body so well. They figure out what is it that actually tells supposedly a man's penis size. So it's not the hands nor the feet, they say.
Okay.
It turns out that Dr. Rita Malik says that it is the nose. That apparently the nose, which I don't know how that's possible, but apparently the nose is the way you can tell how big a man's penis is. Doesn't make any sense to me.
No, it doesn't.
Right?
I don't understand.
But and then I read some more and I said, oh, well, maybe this makes sense. The study was done with Japanese men. So there are some limitations. It says, shockingly, she explained, there's one study, it's a Japanese study where they looked at only Japanese men, so there are some limitations. But they measured all the body parts and penile length, and they found out that the nose length was correlated with the penile length, not the hand or foot.
The nose.
The nose.
Is how you can tell the size of a penis.
The size of a penis.
No, it's not.
Ah! All right, I'll end on that.
Rock the snot box.
Rock the snot box.
Okay, then, Ramon, thank you for that. For that very enlightening piece of work. All right, I guess we're gonna do my part now, y'all. Let me hear you go.
It's on.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for my part of the news. Now, this is very hard-hitting news, very provocative news, very critically disclaimed news. And I don't go to any news source, no. I don't go to MSNBC. I don't go to CNN. I don't go to ABC, D, E, F, G. I go to one place and one place only, and that's WorldStarHipHop.com. World Star! Let's get into it. Penis nose. All right.
I had something for that, but then I was like, no, I'm not gonna say that.
Well, you had something like what? What did you have for that?
Like people with big noses.
What about them?
Certain people, but no, never mind.
Oh, is it a racial thing?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Keep it to yourself, racial dollars all. All right. 3 hearing impaired women on a live stream begin to sign language violence at each other. The headline reads deaf threats. Now, one even brandishes a gun. That's right. She shows that she's ready to bust handicaps. Oh, my good. Ladies and gentlemen, to hear that gun go rumpa-pum-pum, you don't need eardrum-drums. All right, you know what? I should have stopped.
Yeah, you should have stopped at the handy claps. Handicap. Yeah.
Handy claps is hot. Damn. Handy claps, boy. Handy claps. Damn, that's hot. Handy claps. Why did I see that? Bust a handicap. That's right. She handy claps. Nice. All right, moving right along. Selena Powell explains how she would fake pregnancies to detain celebrity men in her relationships. So, of course, a hood rat's cat is the bait for her mouse trap. Hey, man, she ain't playing no board game. Closing out, documented idiocy. A woman named Hernan is having a hard time finding masculine men due to the fact that she has a huge beard. Yes, her name is Hernan, but her face is Haram. She is like, masculine men, let me in, let me in. And they're like, not by the hairs of your chitty chin chin. Yeah! Now that'll do it for me, and that'll do it for the news. A little news segment we like to call
You May Have.
Because you may have heard and you may have not. Coming up later, we'll hit y'all off with the Hockamon Hookup, where we salute the workers giving us our essential needs. But before all of that, we're going to hit y'all off with some of this music. Ramon, telling me into that
If you want to find us on Facebook, we're under Bad Waves Remix. You can find us on Instagram under Bad Waves Comedy. You can watch us live on Instagram. I'm on YouTube right now under Bad Waves Radio. Get in the chat. Talk some shit in the studio with the bastards. Who's afraid of the big bad woo? Big bad woo.
Talk some shit, Nathaniel, with the bastards. You are listening to Bastards All Day. Bad Waves on 1680 AM. Q4 Radio. That's Q4.org. Once again, we are going to break your law.
Yeah. New heavy hang loose one time, let's get it. 2K18 like, yeah. Oh, Candela. Walk it out, yeah. Work it out, yeah. Walk it out, yeah. Work it out, yeah. Walk it out, yeah. Work it out, yeah. Walk it out, yeah. Work it out. Told them men would stop till I pull up in a drive top. Told them they gon' drop when I really hit the top spot. I'ma kill the game. This is child's play, no car lock. But we ain't the same. I could really tell you act a lot. I'm gon' grab that grain. I don't care what they say, they the same. They call me insane. Now I really show them who to blame. Might get that new freezer, mama cedar or a private plane. 30,000 feet, I hop the fences and I switch the lane. She acting rude, I don't do that, no names. I let be hippies and we here to stay, yeah. We switching lanes, we hit the dash away, yeah. We 45 on the MPA, yeah. Hey, too gone. You took too long. We too gone. You took too long. You too wrong. I'm up in my zone. You too wrong. I'm up in my zone. Walk it out, yeah. Work it out, yeah. 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 You took too long. We too gone. You took too long. You too wrong. I'm up in my zone. You too wrong. I'm up in my zone.
If you don't know, now you do. You're listening to Bastards All Day. Bad Waves on 1680 AM. Q4.org. Beloved gang, baby.
Ooh, beloved gang. All day, all day. Klepto Nicky Cloud was a friend of mine.
Hey yo, check deal. You know what it is. It's Case of Rim. What's the case with him? Mr. Cola ass soda, get you clean on your overs. We about to keep it official up in here, exclusively on Bad Waves Radio, Q4.org, official home of the Wave Runners.
Brand new Case of Rim. Queso.
I mean, for love, you can give yourself to somebody so much. Rick James, and never get appreciated. All the bullshit I put up with got me on some other shit. Used to love my ex-girl, now I'm like, the man. Even though everything I did was for a benefit. Only thing that I regret was thinking she'd a benefit. Come on, K, use your brain, you've been through this before. 808 and heartbreak, she felt it all too much before. Dealing with women that seeming too self-absorbed. So when I gave them my suit, I let they face absorb. Every woman I dated came with pieces on the floor. The more I build them up, I found that they was missing more. Meaning I had to concede them and just take the loss. Know my blessings go greater, like what you paid versus cost. I can never change direction of the wind, only adjust myself to reach my destination. In the sea of life, there's sharks and great whites. Swimming with your eyes closed, you can't discern the type. A shark can take a bite, I'm talking down to the bone. Flip side, a whale will come through and swallow you whole. So one will chum your pockets, the other will take you home. Better find out what your dolphin on. Love, 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 love. Rick James, this is one hell of a drug. Love, 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 love. Rick James, this is one hell of a drug. Started dealing with this new chick, thought I had some new shit. Turns out, same old book, just new print. Now I'm looking clueless, like how was I so stupid? I thought I pressed forward, I must have messed around and looped it. How do I invest in you when I don't see recoupment? I know you said you work on it, show me your improvement. But truth is, the more you hang around, I feel the noose fit. Till every time you call, it irritates me like a nuisance. Me, I say it's useless for us trying to pursue this. Seeing how our movements are no longer congruent. Pursuing to the blueprint of how I do shit. Petty last of our unions, peep the illusion. Say they down the ride inside, they only here for cruising. While you can try to individualize what they use is. Plus no matter what's supplied with all your contributions and conclusions means nothing if it's not accepted. Now add it up. Not everything's a loss when you're reducing. If love got you sick, then here's the antiseptic. Remember what you blessed with. And the love you have for self, don't you accept nothing less than love, 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 love. Rick James, this is one hell of a drug. Love, 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 love. Rick James, this is one hell of a drug. Rick James, this is one hell of a drug.
You're listening to Bastards All Day. Bad Waves on 1680 AM. Q4.org. Beloved gang, baby.
Pop, pop, we dropping bodies. It's a stick up your punk ass.
Give it to me.
And before we stick your punk ass up, Ramon gotta tell you what you just heard.
All right, we started a nice little block off with, what's it?
Come on now.
Which one was it?
Don't be like them other folks.
Was this Abraham Giovanni?
That's right.
Candela.
Candela. Walk it off. Walk it off. Now, interestingly enough about that particular song, you know, it's Abraham Giovanni. Abraham Giovanni usually does faith-based music.
Right.
And that was like one of the first songs we got from him. And I'm not sure if it was a faith-based song.
Just walk it off?
Yeah, I really didn't hear. Like, I think that's like one of his few regular-ass rap songs.
Yeah.
Banger.
Banger. Oh, yeah.
Keep going.
And then we went into Fire Tiger, Klepto Nikki Clyde.
With her stealing ass.
Klepto Nikki Clyde was a friend of mine.
She got herself in trouble and now she's doing time. Thieving ass.
Stealing.
Oh, thieving ass trick. All right, go ahead.
Then we went to Case Rim. What's the case with him?
What is the case with him? I don't think he likes love.
I know, right?
I think he doesn't like love. But it is true though. Yeah. Rick James, it's one hell of a drug. Go ahead, hit him off again, daddy.
Case
wait, that was it.
Yeah, that was it.
Okay.
Rick James.
All right, great. So let's keep this party going. It is time for the Hakaman hookup, where we salute essential workers, giving us our essential needs.
I put people on, understand? Streets was happy. Everybody could eat.
Now, these shout outs and salutes aren't just for the deaf people who say they're not just handy capable, they pick up the blicky and become handy capable. Who are they for?
Now, these shout outs and salutes aren't just for those people who just heard my story about measuring your penis, going out there with big noses thinking you all that.
Who? Word to Gary Oldman, honorable mention to Wood Harris. And with today's shout out and salute is our very own big-nosed bandit. It is Ramon
the Savage Slayer Smith, a.k.a. Don't Stop Moaning. Come on, Moaning. I said no.
Hit them off. Daddy!
All right, we're back to Hakaman Hookup. Hakaman Hookup. Where we are no longer talking about people with their months.
Okay, we're just doing a regular
Hakaman
job hookup. Okay.
Job hookup. Chicago Elite Volleyball Club is looking for a volleyball coach for the north side of Chicago. So you must have a car to participate in this. They're paying $18 to $30 an hour to be a volleyball coach. Says $18, 3800 North Milwaukee is the location. I wonder, it must be indoor volleyball. So Chicago Elite Volleyball is looking for an experienced and passionate volleyball coach to join our teams. Applicant must have a playing or coaching experience and a car to get to the different locations. Responsibilities are knowledge of volleyball and ability to teach skills and technique. I would think you would need to know volleyball, right?
Why wouldn't you need to know volleyball?
If you were hired as a volleyball coach?
You say, I thought you said you wouldn't need to.
No. I said, why wouldn't you need to?
Yeah, that's clearly obvious, you would think.
Yeah, the responsibility. Knowledge of volleyball. What are your responsibilities? Knowledge of volleyball. That's number one.
Bro, you know there's a lot of dope fiends out here sign up for something.
I think you're looking for a volleyball coach. I've been known to hit some balls before.
yeah, you know what? I know about spiking.
Right, I know about spiking. Coaching and playing experience. Develop and implement practice plans and drills to improve a team's performance. Instruct players on fundamentals of volleyball, such as passing, setting, serving, and blocking. I
know they be serving outside. I know what they serving.
I know what they serving.
Yeah, passing, right? Like a hand-to-hand?
Right. Hey, pass that needle.
I pass you my cash, you pass me them drugs.
You got to have organizational motivational skills. Yeah, right. I give you $20, you give me one rock. Come on, hurry up, smoke that.
Organizing these rocks,
right. The ability to communicate effectively. Ensure that all safety protocols are followed. Put your knee pads on.
You gotta burn that needle.
Sterilize those teeth. Oh my gosh. Reliable to attend 2 to 3 evening practices per week. Again, must have a car to attend these suburban events. As a part-time and with a contract, money stipend for travel pay and meal stipends. Location, Chicago. There you go. $18 and $30 per hour. You can find this at Indeed.com under Chicago Elite Volleyball Club. So there you go.
All right, to all of the crackhead volleyball coaches.
Oh, wait, and they said, again, the ability to commute, must have a car. It said it like 13 times. All right. Anyway,
To all the crackhead volleyball coaches, we say
Salute,
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 salute.
Respect.
All right, that'll do it for the Hakaman Hookup, where we salute essential workers giving us our essential needs.
I put people on, understand? Streets was happy. Everybody could eat.
Now, these shout outs and salutes aren't just for the dope fiends chasing volleyballs because they remind them of crack rocks. Who are they for?
now these shout outs and salutes aren't just for those people who apply thinking they're going to coach a girls volleyball team. Lo and behold, show up and there's a bunch of dudes.
Same size shorts.
Same
Oh. Word to Gary Oldman, honorable mention to Wood Harris. When we come back, we're going to go into the ins and outs, relationship advice. So we crack open the novel of one of our love lives and find out that, you can only get as high as regulation net in volleyball. But before all that, I'm going to hook you up with some of this music. If you are in the chat, and we have 3-4 Wodies probably still there.
Yeah.
Definitely feel free to ask your relationship questions. I'm sure.
Casey Rim, you
okay.
mad about love? I should have put in a question in the chat.
Hey, I wouldn't mind that, so if you got something in the chat, you can go ahead and ask us about love, man. Not that we know anything about it. Trust me, there was a great clip and episode out there around Valentine's where Ramon speaks his mind by accident. But again, we're going to hit y'all off with some of this music. Ramon, tell them the internet crap.
Hey, if you want to find us on Facebook, we're in the Bad Waves Remix. You can find us on Instagram under Bad Waves Comedy. You can watch us live right now on YouTube under Bad Waves Radio. You can get in the chat. Come on, put some questions in there and talk some shit to Nathaniel with the bastards all day.
You are listening to Bastards All Day. Bad Waves on 1680 AM. Q4 Radio. That's Q4.org. Once again, we are going to get the blinky up.
And let your sugar love flow. You should let yourself go. Relax yourself and let your sugar love flow. Now let yourself go. Relax yourself and let your sugar love flow. Now let it go, let yourself go. Relax yourself and let your sugar love flow. I told her I'm the god of many oceans, like I'm Neptune. Rest you like a tidal wave and get you in the mood. Like Ozzy Brothers, I wanna groove. Just like sand in your skin is so smooth. So now we're walking in the sand. My hand in your hand, we should execute this plan. You got me swimming in your lagoon. Let's role play, I'll be the lake and you could be my moon. Let our bodies get deep, connecting tune. You feel that breeze, that's called ecstasy. Now let them watch and let the people see. Like a tropic fruit, your love is just too sweet. Got me diving in your abyss and time freeze as we start to kiss. My hands is drenched, it's too intense. When we moving like a school of fish and we be having sex on the beach, chilling in the sand, laying in your legs with my hands in your hands, having sex on the beach, chilling in the sand, laying in your legs with my hands in your hands. You got me going deep, deep, deep up in your sea, backstroking deep, deep, deep up in your sea. You got me going deep, deep, deep up in your sea. Anytime, any place, having sex on the beach. I wanna get you here, lay next to me. You tell me what you want and then you got it from me. Don't worry about if anyone gon' see. Anytime, any place, we having sex on the beach. We back to this episode. We move slow, our bodies grind. We take our time, we rock the boat. It overflows, so baby, let it go. And water splash off us like rocks. She grabbed me tight and she screamed, don't stop. I hammer you like a shark. You use your muscles, your octopus is smart. And gotta get on weak at her knees. And she's a freak like Job and C indeed. Open your gates and let your waterfall wash away my wickedness ways. And take me to your enchanted place. And let yourself go. Relax yourself and let your sugar love flow, baby. Let
let yourself go. Relax yourself and let your sugar love flow. Having sex on the beach, chilling in the sand, laying in your legs with my hands in your hands. Having sex on the beach, chilling in the sand, laying in your legs with my hands in your hands. You got me going deep, deep, deep up in your seat, backstroking deep, deep, deep up in your seat. You got me going deep, deep, deep up in your seat. Anytime, any place, having sex on the beach.
Hey everybody, this is my boy Ramon. I want you to check out my brand new single here on Bad Waves, here on Q4, the hottest music in town. So let's get into some music.
The way you hold me and you pull me in, just do it once again and again, baby, yeah. You know me, you have got that Midas touch, and there's no mistaking what we have, I know it's real. I can't seem to shake these girlish butterflies when you look into my eyes. I hope it lasts forever. I won't let this moment just pass me by. I need you by my side. Let's make it last forever. And the thought of you, baby. Again and again, baby, yeah. You know me, you have got that Midas touch, and there's no mistaking what we have, I know it's real. I can't seem to shake these girlish butterflies when you look into my eyes. I hope it lasts forever. I won't let this moment just pass me by. I need you by my side. Let's make it last forever. I'm so caught up.
listening to Bastards All Day. Bad Waves on 1680 AM, Q4.org.
La musica di Harry Fry.
you ain't up on things. Is he mobbing in the slang and beloved's the gang? And before we move any further, Ramon and I gotta tell you what you just heard. We kicked our romance block off with Drunken Monkey, Sex on the Beach.
Sex on the Beach.
You got me going deep, Bubba, and you'll see backstroking anytime, any place, having sex on the beach. Ramon, what do we hear next, Daddy?
We had that one and only Terry Green, Caught Up, the Lars remix.
That was hot.
That was hot.
I was into that. I was really into that. Now, this is a song that, right? Now, this is a song we've played before, too. Oh, my God, I can't believe how on time we are. This is awesome. Yeah, we've played that song before, the original version.
The original version.
This version was super hot.
Yeah.
It was super hot. I wasn't, when the email came through and it was like, oh, Caught Up, remixes. And I'm like, okay, well, how hard can you remix it?
Right.
Well, turns out you could remix it insanely hard.
Yeah. No didding.
Pause. I'm still saying pause. I am not about to diddle the diddler.
Diddler.
Pause. D. He's puff diddler D. All right, it's time for the ins and outs. Relationship advice. So we crack open the novel of one of our love lives, and we found out that we asked, did he do it? No, we take questions from Ramon's friends, the Turtle Clubs. Yeah. We go to the chat when we take questions from there, from the live chat, and we attempt to answer these things. Now, Ramon and I are not romance experts like some of these other people.
Yeah.
We are only answering from our perspective and how we would handle it.
Yeah.
Now, with that being said, Ramon, do we have anything from Dear Turtle Club?
Yeah, we do. So first one says, why don't friends tell each other that they love each other? Is it emasculating for men to tell each other they love each other? No.
What kind of friends does he have? I am so sorry. Whoever that is in the Turtle Club, shout out to the Turtle Club. I'm so sorry that
they don't want to say they love you to him.
That your male friends have a hard time saying they love you. None of us, I mean, it's true, we don't necessarily say it. But again, I guess we have to do like we do a Sean question, put ourselves in their shoes.
Yeah.
So, Ramon, why do you think that men have a hard time telling their male friends? They're cisgender male.
Cisgender male friends. I think some men have, sometimes some men have a hard time saying I love you to a woman. So, but then I think it's a hard time to friend of thinking that by saying I love you, it's going to like take away a little bit of their masculinity. You know, like I'm saying I love you to another man, you know. But I think in reality, you should say to your friends I love you, or somebody who you know, I mean, not like, hey, man, I love you. But yeah, sometimes it's like, hey, man, I love you. You know, I want you to know that, like, we've been friends for like a long time.
Don't do it.
I can say,
don't do this.
I like being your friend.
Yeah, say that. Don't do this on the air.
But yeah, I think.
Okay, I see his point now.
I think it's probably a little harder for men to say that than, because I know women, they say it all the time. Like to girls.
I can see women saying it. Although I know some women who are just cold.
Yeah.
Cold. I don't. Yeah. As a couple of them come directly to mind, come rushing to mind. I know. I was in a relationship with someone, and she loves saying "I love you." And I was like, "Why?" I was like, "Hey, man, you so sweet of you to say that all the time." And she straight up told me, like, "In my family, we never say it."
Oh.
I was like, "Oh my God! All right, okay." Well, I love you, baby.
Right, man. In the chat, somebody says, Sean Chantel says, men don't have to say it. We express it through hardcore handshakes, tough love on the basketball court and other sports as well. Activities with each other. Yeah.
I mean, sure, I can see that, but like also kind of to that point, like it is easier. Well, not easier, but I think men just feel it through actions.
Yeah.
Pause. They just feel like, oh, this person calls me, or this person, lets me come to their house. Yeah. Clearly, I don't need you to tell me you love me.
Right.
You don't love the person who was not invited.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what? And I can tell that's the way how men are wired, but because like some people say like women, like some women have to like to say I love you a lot, right? Or they say I love you, whatever. I love you so much. But then their actions in our sight seems otherwise. You know what I mean? Like when a woman says she loves you and then she gets upset at you for something stupid.
Thought you loved me.
Like I thought you loved me. Like with like that doesn't show. It's like if you have an animal and you say, "Oh, I love you," and you hit it all the time, and when you go out to reach to that animal, the animal's gonna like, "Whoa, I thought you know, I'm confused. Like, how you tell me you love me when your actions are showing me otherwise?" And I can understand from their point of view, they're getting upset because they want things to be, you know, I feel this love for you. Why aren't you acting the way I want you to act? You know, and when you don't act the way I want you to act, I'm gonna get upset and go crazy.
Yep.
You know, but. Stop saying I love you so much. Like I think, and then I love you, and I'm not probably dragging us along
a little bit.
I love you in the English language. There's only I love you, or love, one word. In other languages, there's different words for this for you know that have different meanings, but it's still saying I love you. So I think it's overused a little bit. That's all I was saying. All right, keep it going.
Yes.
Do you like? Do you guys like it when women pursue? Or do guys like it when women pursue them, to ask them out on a date or just to hook up?
Well, you know the answer to that.
Yeah, man, of course. What man wouldn't like that?
Yeah. I have a friend
who doesn't.
Who's like, no, he loves it.
Okay.
But he's always like, why doesn't she make the move? Why doesn't she? Well, she could just. One of his favorite things is like when he's hollering at women that are at work. He'll be like, I'll put my number on a piece of paper and give it to her. And I'm like, bro, does that really?
That's a little.
Yeah, I mean, don't get it twisted. I have done it before.
I think when it calls for it, right? Like,
yeah,
like that might be like.
Yeah. Oh no, it definitely called for it. It's interesting because I remember getting a text from this girl and it says, it was saying something like, "How's your day?" or whatever. And I was like, "Who is this?" And her response was, "It's your favorite cashier." And she was right. She was right. So respect. So
I like to joke around sometimes when you're doing something that you feeling something out and they say, "What's your number?" And they're like, "Come on, girl, if you supposed to get my number, you have to."
Oh yeah, when you gotta like put the number in, yeah.
Like,
I always give the number and be like, "Call anytime."
Yeah, or like when you like at Benny's or at the supermarket and they're like, "What's your phone number for your discount card?" or something like that.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
And I'm like,
I've bought things before.
I'm like, girl, come on, just ask me.
Yo, I do like it. I do like to be pursued.
Yeah,
I definitely like to be pursued because it actually, you know, the dynamic, it changes that dynamic of the thing. It actually fills the guy up with more confidence.
Yeah.
Gives him more ammo, makes him feel far more comfortable in the situation, especially nowadays. But like, it makes him feel more comfortable. I've been pursued before, and that young lady is so funny because she was like, "Oh my God, you're so smooth. Why are you always so smooth?" And it's just like, baby, you don't realize you made me this way.
Right.
You made me feel like it was on.
Yeah.
So now that I know that it's on, I can pull out all my best tricks and be the best man.
Right,
for you.
right. Yeah, you can like, be like, you talking to me?
Mm-hmm.
You talking to me?
Ladies,
and then be like,
take note.
Yeah, and you're like, oh, all right.
Take note. All right.
And it's always nice. It's always nice.
It is nice.
Yeah.
It's wonderful. I love being pursued.
Yeah.
Now, don't get it twisted. I don't ever expect it.
Yeah, well, and it's extra nice when you don't expect it.
Ever. I never expect that.
Like, I remember one time it happened to me back in the days when I was dating. This girl walked up to me, and she's like, but she went straight to the thing. And she's like, "All right, let's go." I was like, "All right." I was playing darts with my friends. I was like, "See you later." She's not gonna finish the game. No.
I understand that.
Yeah.
I definitely understand a thing like that.
Yeah.
Keep going.
It's a bold move, though. It's a bold move. All right. Is it okay for people in their relationships to encourage their partners to get body enhancements, i.e., BBLs?
Is that okay? I don't
know.
Not.
I don't think so.
Not body enhancements. I mean, it's okay to encourage people to go to the gym for sure.
Yeah.
Especially if you're a person that goes. But I feel like that's kind of Bodine to just be like, hey, them titties could use a little upgrade.
Man, you know what would be cool if you had like double D's, you know?
I wish they could take like Peter Dinklage and insert him in your ass. Just the size of Peter Dinklage, and that's your butt. That'd be really cool. Like, I think that's kind of rude.
Yeah. I think,
what I mean? And also, like, if you don't like what you're with, then why are you with it?
Now, would you be with somebody who wanted to get one?
Who wanted to get one? I would discourage them.
Right?
I would discourage them.
Yeah, me too.
Me personally, I'm a fan of fake tiggo bitties. But if I'm with somebody and they're like, oh, I want to give fake demonstrations, I'm sorry. I will say my thing, which is I don't think you need them.
Right.
Because again, I'm not about to be with somebody that I think needs an upgrade.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I think I'd rather you work on yourself than I mean, like, because I think if somebody who wants that probably feels insecure about something. Like, because you can be secure about yourself. Like, I've seen some BBLs, and it's like, dude, that is ridiculous. Like, how does that build?
Trash.
Like, how does that build confidence? Like,
I've seen garbage.
Like, when this goes out of style, you're going to be walking around, or even you're going to be walking around as a grandma looking like.
I didn't even think about that.
Right? Like, it's like tattoos when old guys are like, oh, man, don't get tattoos because you get old. Look what, I regret all of them. And it's like, you imagine you a grandma, you 80-something years old with a walking around with that big ass. You be killing it in the old folks' home. Those old men be like literally giving heart attacks.
Yeah. You turn into a gilf.
Right. Yeah. A grandmother I love to
flounder.
All right. Well, let's go to the
Nando. I don't know what you just walked into. Shout out to Nando in the chat. I don't know.
Okay.
Keep going.
All right. Sean Chantel has some questions. So I'm checking on the time because I know his questions.
Oh, yeah. No, we got time for we got time today.
All right. It says, when dating, why is it okay for women to have male friends, but they frown upon men having female friends?
Now, go ahead. I know the answer to this, but boom, off the top. But you go ahead. You let me know, big dog.
I think so when I read that, I was like thinking, well, I have like a lot of my friends are females,
I know,
and right, and my girlfriends have not had problems with them, but it's the ones that they don't know they've had problems with.
Again, just like the gentleman who does not know how it feels to be loved in a platonic way by your cisgender man friend. Yeah. You have to put yourself in this young man's shoes of this question. So the question is,
why is it okay for a woman to have male friends, but they frown upon men having female friends?
What do you think?
It's insecurity.
Insecurity?
Insecurity of thinking that man is going to find his friend more attractive than she is and run off with her. And that rarely happens. Especially if the friend was a friend with them before you even got with that person. Now, I would be more leery if I was a woman, if my friend, my dude became friend with a woman and started hanging out with her.
A new friend.
Like, oh, I got this new friend and we kicking it, and then it's like a girl.
Yeah, that's something to be leery of.
That would be more leery of that. But if I was a friend of somebody before I met you, and then you come in the picture, and then you're like, you shouldn't be hanging out with this girl because, you were with me. That's kind of disrespectful. It's like, well, no, because.
Okay, now check me out, big dog. I feel that women feel that way. It's a very similar thing. Not only, so there's two answers here.
Right.
Two answers here. Hold on. What's Nando talking about? I respect and support the show, Radio Cast. Oh, thank you, Nando, man. Big shout out to Nando. You know what? Here you go. Take one of these.
My man.
Hey, you know what? Take another one of these.
Respect.
That's for you, big dog. All right. So with that being said, I believe that women, two things. One is they don't trust their man. They don't trust men, period. They're like, yo, if you alone with her, you think you're going to have an opportunity to woo out the bam.
If you're a man, you a cheater.
You a cheater, la, 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 la. I'm not going to let you have that room. Then boom, here's the other one. I don't trust that chicken head. She might try to get at you and whoop the bam, or she might be saying stuff because I don't trust no women, blah, 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 blah. It all stems from, and I don't want to use the word insecurity like you did, but you know, you might, I don't.
I mean, it's the truth.
Hey,
I'm not nothing against it. It's insecurity.
That's him, y'all. That's not me.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, it comes from distrusting the world. Being a young lady that just distrusts all of the world. Okay. Now, have you ever had a situation where the young lady was like, Ramon, I don't want you around her monkey ass? Have you ever had? Okay.
Yeah, of course.
Now,
and I've said like, no, there's nothing going on. You know, because my point is like, why would I wait to be with you to go mess around with somebody who's, you know, I could have messed around with them already.
now see, that right there, you could have already messed around
Yeah.
with them. You know, see, I respect that.
Yeah.
Because you could have already got it cracking with this person. Why would I start dating you and then all of a sudden,
oh, she's beautiful, you know, and you're like, all right, no, it's like,
no, it doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
But yes, you're absolutely right. I've had a similar thing. Shout out to Tirza. I had a homegirl I was dating a young lady who couldn't stand Tirza because Tirza would say stuff. But here's the thing: she couldn't stand most of the women around me.
Right.
But like, which was interesting because now we're gonna get onto the other part of this so-called insecurity.
Right.
He said, Rashawn Chantel said, because being in a relationship makes you attractive to most women, which. I mean, which can be true, but no. What I was about to say.
Well, because when you're in a relationship, you have a little more confidence about yourself. I think that's what attracts women.
I was about to say, a lot of women will hold you to them standards because that's what they would do. That's what they gonna be on.
That's a good one. Yep.
I mean, I would do it. What, you better than me? You ain't
Right.
better than me. I would do the same thing.
Yeah. And they usually say that, right? Like, if you accuse somebody of something, it's probably because you thought about doing it yourself.
Like, come on, cut. You
Yeah.
thought about doing it your damn self.
Yeah.
So that's why they don't want you to have no woman friend, because of the stuff they be on with they man friend. Now what? Huh?
We'll do it live.
Cheer, bear. Okay, now. Who? Uh-huh. Hit him off again.
All right. Look, this thing is acting crazy. All
That's
right.
the same thing I said when I was having sex the other day. I was,
This thing is acting crazy.
Yeah, she was like, "What? Why are you doing this?" I was like, "I don't know, baby. This thing is acting crazy."
When dating, why do women scream communication, but when something is bothering them, and if asked what's wrong, they say nothing and will get mad if the guy does not chase and beg for the answer? Oh man, dude, that is.
Oh, you got the answer already?
No, I don't. But
you're familiar with this
I'm
tactic.
familiar with that tactic.
Okay.
You know.
Okay.
Women want communication, but when we want communication from them, they don't give it. I think women, the way they're wired, think they're communicating, because this happens all the time, and not necessarily something's wrong. It's that when they're talking, they say something, like they expect the man to read their mind. And this happens all the time. Like even now in my relationship, and it's nothing bad. It's just like, oh, you didn't pick up that toilet paper?
You better tread lightly then.
And you like, what toilet paper? I told you we need toilet paper. No, you didn't say anything. Oh, well, we need toilet paper. You know what I mean? Like you don't communicate. Not even just like when you're upset, because they don't. I think they think that men are mind readers, and so they expect them to like know things that you wouldn't know, and then they get upset when you don't react to what they think they told you. I don't know if that make any sense.
That doesn't.
No, because it happens to me all the time. Like even in a relationship now, or even in past relationships, like they think they say something, and they expect you to understand what they're saying, but they don't really say anything. And then, but to them, they want communication. You know, they want the man to open up and talk to them and express their feelings and blah, blah. But then on the same token, like he says, when they get upset, you're like, what's wrong? Nothing. And I think what happens is women are scornful. And I'm not saying, and I'm not trying to bash on women. You know, like women.
Go ahead.
Because how do you say it without saying it? Like a woman would not get upset now, and she would say nothing, and then 2 weeks later, it just all come out. That happens to you, right? That's never happened to you?
Oh, look, I'm not saying none of this stuff has never happened.
Right.
No, this stuff, I'm very familiar with all of these things.
Mm-hmm.
I just want you to answer why.
Oh, why? I don't know. That's the way they're wired. I wouldn't know. If I knew that, I would dominate. I'd be dominating the scene.
Slaying bodies.
Slaying bodies, baby.
All right, let me see if I can try to handle this question for this nice young man. Women do this because this is their way of communicating, attempting to make you work to figure out what's going on. You attempting to work shows your level of dedication to the process of interaction or the process of communication.
Right.
If you show this level of dedication, that means that you care. You have now communicated that you care. And at some point, with you pestering or trying to figure out whatever would have you, she will realize that in that certain amount of time, you have now shown that you care and you have put in enough care tokens to reach the level of communication. Now, the difference here is they don't expect you to communicate like that because you are a man. Do not act like a woman. I'm not here to be with a woman. I want you to be a man and open up. Now, open up and tell me.
Yeah. But you think that's them strutting their pea power?
I mean, I wouldn't.
Right? Like I want you to pursue. I want you to figure out what I'm upset about. I'm not gonna tell you because I can just tell you right now and we can solve this problem in 2 seconds. But no, I want you to slay. I want you to sliver like a snake on the ground and just wonder what the hell's going on in my mind. But as the whole time I'm gonna sit here and I'm just gonna look out the window, and you're gonna be baby, just please buying her flowers and cooking her dinner and cleaning the house and doing all these things. What if a man just said, "Well, screw it then," and walks out? She'd change her mind. I guarantee you, she would change her mind. Try it, guys. Try it. When she gets mad and says nothing, you say, okay. Walk out the door and say, I'm going to the bar. And she's going to be like, wait. You don't want to talk? No, you don't want to talk. So you said nothing's wrong?
Okay, so that's a scenario that would happen maybe. Or maybe you do that and you come back and now you've entered the Terror Dome.
Yeah.
How dare you walk out while we have problems to go have a drink or go kick it. You ain't trying to figure out what's going on. And now there's a whole nother argument. I know.
No, but you stand up to me and say, I told you to tell me what was wrong. You chose not to say anything.
And you chose not to stay, Ramon.
Well, I don't care.
You chose not to.
Hey, I got things to do. I can walk outside and get hit by a bus tomorrow, and then now what? You're gonna be mad, and you're gonna be like,
now you're gonna die on me.
I should have said I should have told him what was wrong.
No, I would say he didn't care about me. No way. That's why he went to go get drunk, and that's why he got hit by that bus. If he would have stayed up in here, then he never would have died in the first place. That's how it works, Ramon.
Yeah.
I know, because I've played this game. I've suffered, Ramon.
But
Don't you understand what I've been through?
But I've actually done that one, though. I've actually said, okay, when they're trying to play hard, and I'm like, okay. And then they're like, oh, wait, all right. And then they start talking. And then I'm like, all right.
Yeah, see, that's scenario A.
Yeah.
But I told you
But
about
scenario B, yeah.
Okay.
You risk that happening.
Are you ready for the Terror Dome? Are you ready to meet Mad Maxina? Okay. Because she's in there waiting for you, big dog.
Man.
Okay, you're gonna be up in there fighting with Bolo. Okay, blood sport, kumite. Okay,
you're gonna hit a cast iron skillet gonna hit you when you first open that door.
I've been there before. I've had someone flinch at me with a skillet before.
Man, you're like, what's up, baby? Bling!
Don't you, boy? I'm telling you, that's why I know these answers. I have played, and I have paid.
You paid.
Okay, but I think we answered that.
Yeah. It does make sense. Like I do agree with you. They're trying to see how committed are you.
And maybe there was some truth in some of the things you were saying. Keep going.
Yeah. All right. When dating, are women's expectation? Well, I wish some women would put some questions in here. You know, like.
Are you trying to clean it up now?
No.
What you done did?
No, I'm just saying because I feel like sometimes we it's questions always about women versus men or men versus women. You know, but I would like a question from a woman one time to say, hey, why do men do this, or I'll just comment. All right, when dating, why would
see now you got me here on the tip of pause, but yo. Whoever's putting these questions in, put the questions in. Whoever give a damn.
No, yeah.
It's one of the things. I imagine somebody coming back and watching this, or and being like, "Yo, man, there's a bunch of men stuff." I mean, if you care, if you are someone who's not a man and you care,
put the question in.
Put the question in. Do the thing.
They're too busy going nothing.
It's just so interesting sometimes because it's not just for women, but this is people in general who have a problem with something and have no desire to do anything about it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So we taking the questions that we gonna take.
And we take what we get.
Take what we get.
Yeah, I was just saying that I wish some women would stand up to the plate and present their cause. You know.
Well, sorry, buddy. That's not how this game is being played.
All right. Well, when dating, are women's expectations helping or hindering them in the dating market as long prospects?
Oh, you know the answer to that.
Oh, it's hindering them, for sure.
And why is that, you misogynist?
Because they have they have a delusion of expectations.
No, I'm just getting warmed up.
Right. Well, we spoke about this before, and I don't mean it in a bad way. I think we as human beings have a delusional of expectations. But I think by society, we've basically been fed certain things that create that delusion, right? Like we think we deserve something, and none of us deserve anything. You earn what you get. I think if we earn what we get, a lot of people will have nothing. Because
if we earn what we deserve is I think what you were trying to say.
No. Like if we wherever we get, we've earned it. We work for it.
And you think we should get nothing?
No, I think a lot of people will have nothing because it's really hard to put that work in. Right? Like people, like you stay in shape and you're in good shape, but why? Because you put hard work into it. You methodically put these things into it, and somebody can come up to you and say, "Hey, man, I want to be shaped like you. How do I do it?" And you tell them, and they be like, 90% of the people aren't going to do it, and they're gonna that's too hard.
That's so funny. That always happens too.
They're gonna be like, that's too hard. Forget it. So,
oh my God! It literally happened so much that there was a guy in the locker room at one point. We're changing pause, of course, and he was like, "Hey man, how do I get the abs?" And I really almost told him, and then I realized it was like,
I'm not
gonna, because I know the same response I get all the time, which is,
yeah.
So then I was just like, oh man, it's just dieting. And he's like, I knew it.
Yeah. So I think back to my point was I think society fills you up with these fake things. You watch the magazines, you see the movies, you see these things, and then so you grow up thinking that there is something out there that's really good when you yourself haven't put any work into yourself to deserve what you want from somebody else. So if you go out there talking about I want a man who's gonna take care of me, and I don't mean to talk about women, but I'm just using that as an example because he said why women. Some women are like, I want a man, and I've heard this. And I'm not just repeating what I heard. Not understand that. They say,
God, you hitting us off with the Ghostbusters Bill Murray. That's what I heard.
I want a man who's gonna take care of me, who's gonna buy me this, who's gonna pay for this, pay for that. I need a man to pay my rent. But what have you done to earn that? Why would I do that for you? Like, what are you bringing to me?
I mean, it's a point, man. That is a point.
So that those delusional expectations that you have from somebody, make sure what you got is enough to provide his delusions before you start give it somebody else to do.
Now, so here's what I want to do.
Yeah.
So it's not. I feel like people's expectations, for the most part, are hindering them.
Yeah.
It's hindering them, and in multiple ways. Now, let's talk about. I'll start with women because that's what the question was. It's hindering women because you find the men that they want that have some of these things turn out to be scumbags. And I'm going to take it back to the conversation we had way earlier where we were talking about all the hot ladies or whatever.
Right.
You were talking about these particular hot ladies and their personalities. See, it's a similar trait that a lot of these type of people that are usually chased after and sought after, they share a lot of traits, a lot of similar traits. A lot of times when they're saying that the percentage of guys who are getting laid they behave a certain way because of how they see themselves or how society has perceived them. So now they feel that they should act a certain way or they're allowed to act a certain way or they deserve to act a certain way. One of the main reasons it's a hindrance for women is that if they maybe change those expectations and change those standards, they could probably find someone who is actually emotionally there, spiritually there.
Yeah.
Hell, maybe financially, maybe sexually, but they got to also lower that bar just a little bit. I'm sorry, Johnny 6'2" may not love you the same as Johnny 5'10".
Right, that's the thing. Like if you were in
I'm in the middle of mine. You got to do your whole thing, and you're going to cut me off. And
No,
look,
go
you're
ahead,
going
go
to
ahead.
keep going. No, you just kept talking to
I
me.
thought you was talking about what you said. I'm not saying that you don't have to necessarily lower your bar, but
I'm not saying lower your bar, but like change it up. You know what I mean? But hell, again, why not call it lowering? They think it's high, so fine. Lower that mess.
Yeah. Well,
okay,
it's
allow
kind of like
yourself to have something. Now hold on, Daddy. Let me cook for a
Go
second,
ahead.
okay? Can I cook?
You can cook.
All right, thank you. Let me get this seasoning out. So also, now with that being said, you can probably actually, ladies, be happy. Now again, I told you we're gonna start with women. Now let's flip it to the men.
Yeah.
Flip it for real. Men, some of the standards and the things you want. May be hindering you because you find yourself with a certain type all the time. Trust me, I know. So maybe you can switch up. Maybe she don't got the old fake old tig-o bitties. Okay, maybe she don't got the long weave or the long hair. Hell, you know what? Let's get even crazier. Maybe she ain't from a foreign place with an accent. Maybe she's a regular old girl from around the corner. Okay, maybe you could stop doing these things so you can find somebody who actually is capable of caring for you.
Yeah.
We put these things and these standards and whatever and whatnots in place without realizing that we are hindering ourselves from what probably could potentially be the love of our life because we've written out a sheet on a paper of what we think that person should be. That ain't how the game work.
Well, a lot of times what happens is we aim for, like I said, like society put those things in our minds, and we aim for that 10. And if you go for a 6, the whole package is probably there.
Right.
That 10 is too busy being a 10. So she ain't got time to develop personality. She ain't got time to develop caring and love and all that stuff. She's too busy being a 10 because she thinks that being a 10 is going to attract somebody who's probably a 6, but it looks like a 10 who has the qualities of a 6. So we all playing a game. When if we just be honest with each other, we probably be more happy.
Or maybe we should be honest with ourselves.
Yeah.
Was that this last question?
Yeah. He says, Sean Chantel says, she's bringing high mileage.
But I don't do it for the ins and outs. Relationship advice. Oh no, he's keep on talking. Crack open a novel of one of our love lives and realize that sometimes all we have to do is remove the veil from our own eyes so that we can see clearly.
Yeah.
You know what? I hate myself for doing this. Sean John Gell has just said, I do. I hate myself. I could just ignore this, but I can't help it. Warren, who do you think bends? What is he? I don't know what that thing is trying to say. Oh, bends on their standards and or expectations more, men or women?
Oh, man, of course.
Well, just that simple. Yes, men, because most men, and I was just telling this to someone the other day, most men will sleep with anything.
Oh, yeah. Oh, she only got, never mind.
Right, don't do that. Most men will sleep with anything.
I'll do it.
I'm not.
You know.
Hell, I am one of the pickiest people, and like I said, I'm shallow, that I know. And I could instantly think of somebody I slept with. Bam, 2 people.
Right.
Bam, right there. Where I was just like, I would not be seen at a barbecue with them.
Right. A man is like, here's an example for a man. A man is like, he's at the supermarket, and he's like, man, that big old tomahawk steak looks good. How long has it been aged? 27 years. Oh man, that looks good. It's gonna be tasty and juicy. I can't wait to put that on the grill. How much that cost? Oh, $3,000. $3,000. Dang. We got some popcorn over here for free to sample. Oh, I'll take that.
You know what? I've been waiting for some popcorn.
I'll eat the popcorn.
Now that right there is a good example. You know what? Excuse me while I do this. All right. Whoa.
All right. Whoa.
Wrong button. All right. Let's go around the room for these final thoughts and outros as we've come to the end of our broadcast.
All right. Well, you guys, you can see me tonight at the Whiskey Girl Tavern for Laugh Dance at 6318 North Clark, 8 p.m. show. There'll be some comics. I might be doing stand-up tonight. I'm not sure.
Dope.
I think we've been playing around me doing a set. Last month I was supposed to do a set, but Leia didn't show up, so I had to DJ. So I think she's going this time, and I might be doing a set. So come out, peel up for the choppy chop if you're not doing anything. Yeah, Whiskey Girl Tavern, Laugh Dance. We'll be laughing and dancing.
Hey, if you're in Oak Park or close to Oak Park, Susan Messing, our dear friend, will be hosting an improv jam
nice.
at Comedy Plex.
Oh, nice.
I believe it's
tonight.
Yeah, 1128 Clark Street.
Mm.
But it's at 8 p.m. at Comedy Plex. Look up Comedy Plex. You'll see it.
Make your choice.
Yes, she will be hosting a jam this evening. I might be there.
Yeah?
Yeah, I mean, it's Comedy Plex. Of course, I want to hang out at Comedy Plex. It's one of the hottest comedy clubs in town.
Yeah, it is dope.
It actually is doing pretty well. So shout out to Comedy Plex. For more shows to see, if you want to see me in a show, believe it or not, speaking of Comedy Plex, they're threatening to get me back on stage.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
For improv or
for some improv.
Oh, nice.
For some improv. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah.
You never know. You know.
Yeah. I
know. And if I do, I'm gonna have Kevin Pomeroy with me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Bring old Kevin Pomeroy out, dust him off, and that's it. Y'all ain't been booking. No, but yeah. So we'll see what's going on, man. Again, Comedy Plex is a hot place.
Yeah,
they're doing the thing, and I'm just happy to be able to go out there and be able to rock with them whenever it's time to get it rocked. So with that being said, buy my book, PhoenixTown.com, Bound by Loyalty. If not, just go to PhoenixTown.com and look at stupid pictures and videos.
Yeah.
My final thought of the day comes from something I thought about on the way to the gym the other morning. And it's a line that I heard French Montana say, and I may have said this before. You are not responsible for anyone's perception of you. You're only responsible for how happy you perceive yourself. Or how happy you are for the perception of yourself from yourself. It would almost sounded like Yoda would have said it. Yeah. But with that being said, our final song comes from a brand new album. Now, we don't normally do this, but I gotta get down. The only person we've ever done this with was Brad Kemp, where we we've showcased on our platform nothing but a beat. This whole album is all beats. But this comes from DJ Manifest, the producer we've been messing with recently, who's just been churning out nothing but bangers. And he's also a pretty solid individual. And he's in France, if I'm not mistaken. So shout out to DJ Manifest. His new project is called 1985. It's a beat album. So if you're looking for beats, or if you're looking to just play some beats in your crib while you're cleaning up, not going to lie, I got down with it. I did some spring cleaning the other day. I had a guest come over and be like, "You cleaned? Who was over here?"
Look at that. You see that?
I did it for you, baby.
I did it for you. No, you didn't.
Oh, my goodness. So the song is called Uncle C, and it comes from DJ Manifest. You have been listening to Bastards All Day. Bad Waves on 1680 AM. Q4 Radio. That's Q4.org. For the last time today, it will be DJ Manifest with Uncle C. He will be here the one to break your love. All right, that is our broadcast, ladies and gents, and all of the non-in-betweens, or all the in-betweens and all the go-betweens. It is, that actually worked. All the in-betweens and go-betweens.
Go-betweens.
So we are going to attempt to get out here at a decent hour. Say that every week, and I don't. So with that being said, we got to thank everybody who was on the playlist. That is Case Sarim. What is the case with him?
What's the case with him?
What is the case with him? Hema Donji, a.k.a. the Cocky Singer. Jay Bird sings. We got to thank Raw Leaf, G Mills, Stephen Voice. Big up to Stephen Voice.
Oh, yeah.
We have to thank DJ Manifest, Drunken Monkey with that Young Sex on the Beach, Fire Tiger, and Crystal Poppin'. Ramon.
Shout out to this Turtle Club, Sean Chantel, Stephen Woozy was in the chat, right?
Yep.
Shout out to Big Will.
Hell
yeah. WC Shaft. Pause. Shout out to Nando Vallejo for joining in for a little bit. Come back. Tell your friends if you like what we're doing. Who else was in there? Casey Rim.
Yes.
He was on the playlist, and he was in the chat.
Yeah, I love it when people do that.
Yeah, so keep it up. Oh, shout out to the Turtle Club, right? Did I say that?
Yes, you did, my friend.
All right.
All right. So, and here it comes. That sappy bullshit. Because I have to say it. I have to say it, and I fucking mean it. This is why I say it. We really, really appreciate. I always have to double check if we still on there. We really, 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 really appreciate people that come and look at this shit. Whether you watch it live or you're coming back to watch. Whether you're tuning in for the dumbass jokes or the music, or both, or to see us fail. Either way. Or if you're just a motherfucker that just want to click it so that the algorithm pick it up. Any of that shit. Thank you sincerely for doing so. We love to come in here and clown and talk shit with each other. It's just great to just step away, come into this room and laugh, and even I remember during quarantine even when we were doing the shit over Zoom, it was just nice to step away and just laugh indulge in music and be able to also give people an opportunity to hear music that they never would hear.
Right.
And to create these friendships that we've created all over the world. It's a really special thing to be a part of. And it is very humbling, endearing, and dare I say motherfucking magic that you will click this shit and be a part of it with us. All right, I'm not about to get too sappy. With that being said, Ramon, you know